What's up? We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. You gotta love it. This is what's it number? Wait, actually, I forgot what the episode was. Are we at 6? We could be at 6. I think we're at 6. It's probably 6. Most likely 6. Back. We're back. Yeah, it is episode 6. Episode 6 of Dragonball Daima. Round of applause, everybody. Cheer, cheer, come on, cheer, cheer. We love to see it. This was after the last episode was kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie. This was a good restart. And just to prove I'm not like a meathead, I'm gonna go ahead and say that first half of this episode wasn't action. The first half wasn't action. Like we actually learned important things. Like that's what I love. That's exactly what I love to hear. I love to see. The reason, so they, okay, should I just start recapping now? Yeah, I probably should. So basically, they crash, boom, you know, everything goes to hell, and then, they realize, of course, fucking Pansy brought all that shit on the fucking ship. Of course it was gonna crash in. Like, she brought 200 pounds of fucking, like, I don't know, skincare. She brought stuff. And you know, although I'm a clean individual, I don't know if 200 pounds of that stuff is needed. Though this episode they do make a big habit of Goku, like portraying Goku as a nasty motherfucker. I don't know if I'm like just remembering incorrectly, but I don't remember Goku being that dirty. I know in Dragon Ball he was, but that's because he lived in the forest. But like, I don't remember him being that dirty. Oh, well, he didn't know how to take a shower, but forget about it. But they go on their journey now without the plane, because the plane blew up and crashed. And so they're just walking around. We learn that Arinsu, the like scientist woman, is also Supreme Kai's older sister, so that's cool. And then obviously we know Degetsu is also Degetsu is also Supreme Kai's younger brother, and apparently they're only brothers and sisters because Glin, Supreme Kai's race, are born from trees, which I guess kind of makes them a plant. Which Goku does bring up, doesn't that make you a plant? So he's like, yeah, it kind of does, no? Like, apparently Supreme Kai doesn't eat or drink water, or it doesn't really eat too much, or only drinks water with, I don't know. I guess Supreme Kai is a plant. But apparently his brother just didn't like the way the Glins were, and wanted to stay in the demon realm, and that's what he did. And that was the same way for Arinsu as well. That she just liked the demon realm more, so she did. And so we learn that about Supreme Kai's race, and then we also learn more about Glorio and the first demon world. So they keep on walking. And wait, what did we learn about Glorio? We'll get to it. But yeah, so they just keep adventuring. It is really fun. It's funny. It's nice. And the plot was actually moving. That was my main issue with last episode. The plot just didn't move for half the episode. But now it finally did. We actually learned stuff. Plot progresses with characters. Like, I'll tell you right now. So they get to a resting spot and they're camping. And Supreme Kai, you know him. He's on Glorio's ass. He is not letting. He's actually just like Dexter versus Doke. So like Supreme Kai has his eye on him the entire time. And so we see Glorio. He's on a phone call with his like the person who hired him, and the person who hired him is actually Arinsu, the scientist girl. And so that's interesting. And Glorio says to go back to bed, and Supreme Kai's eye just pops open. He said, like, he is actually just keeping an eye on Glorio.
Surprise, motherfucker!
And so they're woken up by and then we finally get to the second half of the episode, which is exactly what I wanted from the second half of last episode. I feel like I feel like this episode is just last episode, but like how they should have done it, if that makes sense. Like the organization of the episode and what they're doing in the episode is exactly what I thought last episode should have been. Like plot progression in the beginning of the half, and then action sequence at the second half. And I'm not saying the action sequence from last episode was bad or anything, but in regards to Super Saiyan at least, I figured they would have given it more glory, which in this case they finally did. So they're woken up by like a bull creature. He calls himself a Minotaur. And so Glorio and Goku go like, who's gonna fight him? And Glorio's like, I got it. And then Goku being the disrespectful, not disrespectful, I guess he was looking out for him, but he said, this guy might be too much for you.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
so Glorio's like, do you really think you're that much stronger than me? He's like, yeah, I am. You want to test it? you want to try me? He said, fuck around and find out. And so Glorio fucks around and finds out. He goes, let's fight. Like, let's have a little spar. And so they have a spar. Goku's so fucking cocky. He says, he really, like, at this point he could have just gone the Vegito special, just only legs. But he decided, yeah, I'm gonna fight you with one arm. He was treating him like Goten treated Kid Trunks treated Goten, bro. Like, that is a grown-ass assassin of all things. And he's treating him like Kid Trunks treated Goten. Like, that's crazy. What's next? He's gonna give him a fucking toy after. But so they fight. Goku's one arm, obviously, does it even need to be said anymore that the animation's 10 out of 10? I'm gonna put clips of the fight into the video, like, while I'm showing this, because it's really just that good. And so, they fight. Glorio pulls out magic, actually, which I suspected he probably could use magic. I didn't say it, but, you know, I had my thinking cap on. And so, he probably could use magic, and he does. His magic is kind of weird. It's kind of like a whip thing. I don't know if you've ever seen, like, I don't know how to describe it. Fuck, I forgot. Never mind, my fault. So, yeah, it's kind of like a whip virus thing. Like, kind of looks like very futuristic, but whatever. Yeah. And so it proves to be, like, strong, right? But Goku's still not having too much trouble. Like, he's struggling because he's using one arm, but I feel like if Supreme Kai didn't tell him to, like, go a little more serious, then Goku would not have needed more than one arm. But Supreme Kai wanted to see Glorio's full power. Again, Supreme Kai is really on Glorio's ass. He is not playing around. He does not trust Glorio one bit. And so he tells Goku to go do a little more serious. Goku uses both hands, which he didn't need, but whatever. And he pulls out the power pole. He's just dodging and weaving Glorio's magic. Gets right up to his stomach. Boom! Gone! He hit Glorio like a fucking baseball into a mountain, bro. That shit was crazy. And so Glorio gets up. He's like, nah, I'm not done yet. He tries to charge something up. And I guess Goku thinks, hey, maybe my base form can't deal with this, like, charged attack. Because it's coming right out of his palm, and it's real condensed, so I assume it's powerful. But, so Goku's like, maybe I can't deal with this. Let me go Super Saiyan. And this is what I wanted from last episode. They gave so much glory to Super Saiyan here. They showed the transition of his eye going from black to green, the glow, the scream, everything was great about this transformation. And then once he's finally powered up, Glorio shoots it, and then this was in the trailer, so I'm gonna put this. But Goku, he just steps back, puts out his hand, boom, there it goes, gone. The magic attack, gone completely. And then just to be even more disrespectful, Goku goes behind him, puts his hand on him, says, I win. You're done. You're done. Like, that, this is exactly what I wanted from last episode. I'm so glad they got around to doing it. But Glorio's just in shock, just scared. He's probably scared of Goku now. And then that Minotaur just backed off. He said he didn't want to fight anymore. He got scared. And then, but that was amazing. I loved that scene. Everything about that scene was amazing. And then we cut back to Earth actually, which is pretty cool because we haven't seen Earth in like 5 episodes, 4 episodes, 4 episodes. And we see Vegeta training. Bulma finally finishes the machine, but the crazy thing is, it breaks down. Like, what? When has Bulma ever failed making a machine? That doesn't make, like, it's low-key out of character. I don't get it. But it does fail, and it crashes back into the lookout. And everyone's just shocked, and that's where the episode ends. But, god damn, see, that was a much better episode than last episode. I think I might actually give that one an 8, because that was exactly, it just made me happy to see that they corrected the mistake from last. I think last episode might be the weakest episode of the series so far, and this one is one of the strongest. Probably, I would say the strongest, just because I might be a meathead. I'm a meathead. I'm gonna own up to it. That's it. I'm a meathead. But yeah, this is I'm gonna give this episode an 8 because it was just that good. Everything about this episode was so good. I'm waiting till Legends. Legends is I've been playing Legends more recently. Legends is gonna drop that Super Saiyan Goku, and he's gonna be insane. I'm waiting for Dokkan. Dokkan needs to drop the Super Saiyan Goku. Okay, I'm getting a little antsy. Okay, let me end this here because I'm gonna start screaming. But yeah, so I'm gonna give this week's episode an 8 out of 10. Very good, highest rated episode so far. I said Super Saiyan would get it, and you know what? I'm just gonna consider this the proper introduction of Super Saiyan into the show, and so 8 out of 10. But yeah, that's it. See ya.